और जामिया मिलिया से आपने ग्रेजुएशन किया है।
यस सर।
क्या सब्जेक्ट थे आपके उसमें?
सर पॉलिटिकल साइंस ऑनर्स।
पॉलिटिकल साइंस ऑनर्स।
यस सर।
Is politics important or is the most important field as compared to all other fields, or it is equally important, and why is it important? What do you think political science has taught you?
Sir, to say that political science is the most important subject in or the field for everyone, I would say it is the most important, and at the same time it is equally important to all the fields. It is because that with political science we exercise the rights, our rights to vote, to choose representative. So when we know about the politics as a field, as a subject field, as academia, we are able to exercise our choices very informed choices, choices which are rational in decision making of choosing our representative, maintaining to maintain a public order in our society. We are more informed in the sense that we know the right, our rights, and we exercise our rights accordingly, which is in likewise. If I live in a area where but there is a deprivation of good educational institution, where is deprivation of healthcare, so we can, if we are informed citizen through the political academia, we can exercise our right as a citizen by asking to the candidates who are going for election, and we can get our the needs which we required. And it has helped me in so many ways, being empowered as a citizen, being informed as a student, so as to be a dutiful citizen tomorrow.
And you come from Bihar. There are very few states which are politically very much aware,
Yes.
and Bihar is one of the leading ones.
Yes.
So, do you think that the politics has helped Bihar, or it has dragged them, or it has made them poorer or backward? What do you think is your opinion? As you said that political science, politics is one of the most important subjects which empowers people, which is so. What do you think about Bihar? That has the politics played its positive role, negative role, or which kind of a role? And why that despite being politically aware, why Bihar is still one of the most backward states as compared to the rest of the states, amongst the backward states,
Yes.
as compared to the rest of the states in the country.
Yes. So Bihar has been politically aware state right from the beginning of our uh, independence, which has also led many independence movement in from Bihar. So the thing is, politics is complacent with the education of the society. So the people how much literate people are there in the society, it does factor out how you can exercise your political rights, how being aware politically and having a comprehensive view of the society, being educated, it actually does
How
factor.
it has helped Bihar and how it has not helped. If you could give me the to the point answer.
Yes, sir. So it has helped Bihar politically, in socio-political terms. If I see, there have been backwardness in social equality sector in Bihar. Through the political movements, Bihar has come out of its misery of social backwardness of OBC, SC, STs. So it has helped it in that way. But at the other end of the spectrum, we see that through this social political rejuvenation, uh, it has pushed Bihar also backward in economical terms, because the whole focus of politics around Bihar has been on socio-political scenario. Uh, so therefore, the leaders of Bihar have at some point neglected the economical aspect of Bihar, because there was disruptions in law and order situations due to these backlashes of socio-political rejuvenation, and that has not interested companies or industries to come to Bihar and make economically better. So that way I can see that politics has led to backwardness in economical terms of Bihar.
Okay. What do you think that Bihar has unique two things which are very positive, and what are the things which is two things which it is lacking?
So, first of all, the cultural legacy the Bihar possesses it of optimum, because we see the democracy itself originated from Vaisali Lichvi region of Bihar. So the legacy we behold, we can actually take it forward. That is one thing to acknowledge. Second thing is that young population demography of the Bihar is very young, as we see in India, as India has in context to world. So Bihar has a very young demography which can be utilized as a human resource to make to push forward the vision of India 2047 and make it a developed economy. So that way I can see that Bihar has a two facets where it can actually help our nation. Two things which Bihar actually, what I talked earlier, that one of the that economic opportunity has to be explored by the government of Bihar, which people need to be more proactive to pursue and demand the representative. And second facets, I would say that education sector, which has been neglected, too, which needs to be rectified.
What do you mean by provident? You are
So,
going, you are taking an exam or pass the exam for assistant provident fund commissioner.
yes.
What it means?
So provident it's a type of corpus which gives us financial cushion at times of distress, like unemployment or sickness or invalidity or like that. So provident, yes sir.
Suraj, you were studying in a Sainik school Tiraiya,
Yes sir.
till 10th.
Yes sir.
Why did you leave Sainik school in 11th class?
So I left Chinese school. First and foremost reason was my medical reasons, that I could not further pursue NDA and CDS. That
What were the reasons?
Sir, I had torn ligament in my knee during my school days, which actually disqualified me from entering to defense force, armed forces. First and foremost reason was that. Second reason was that I wanted to pursue civil services, and for that the academics which I required was not apt to the requirement of my in Sainik school,
Okay, so
provided in Sainik school.
so continuing from there, tell me, do you think Sainik schools, they have not been performing well academically? Is it fair to say?
I would not fully agree with that, because their focus is to develop a child who, I mean, dynamically, uh, to make them enter into armed forces, prepare them for armed forces, where we required overall
No,
development
but I
of.
want your honest opinion on this. Tell me, don't
So
you think it's high time that something changes in Sainik school so that academically they are better and they are at par with the convent schools? which are located outside?
Honestly speaking, the purpose of science school is totally, I mean, not just focused on academics. So I think that leads to a little bit of back some backing in academia, but the overall development is what science school ensures physically, mentally, and academically. So
Okay, okay. Tell me the motto of NCC. So you must be having a B certificate at least.
yeah, A certificates
A
because
certificate.
I lived in
You left in 10th, that
10th.
is why.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I
So
was
tell
not
me,
senior cadet.
what all are the other certificates?
CATC camp I have.
No, what are the NCC certificate levels?
So there are 3 certificate levels: A, B, and C. C is the
So
foremost.
what are the benefits? Why do people, young people, they go for NCC at the first place?
First and foremost, it is the discipline which NCC brings to the student, which makes them focused individual in their ambition and in their life. Second thing is it provides a whole new perspective and I mean exposure, which it provides through camps, different activities, co-curricular activities like horse riding, march past. We go for, I mean, archery. We go for shooting. So these all activities are being done in through the various camps of NCC. So these provides a varied source of avenues to explore in first
Fair enough. Now
future.
tell me, EPFO has a unique model of administration
Yes, sir.
and governance.
Yes, sir.
What is that? And second is, do you find any other similar organization having a similar administrative structure or governance model?
So EPFO is a statutory body which has been constituted for the purpose of provident fund, providing social security to the organized sector workers. Similar to APFO,
Have you heard about the tripartite
yes, sir.
board?
Central Board of Trustee is a
That is what
tripartite
I
body.
was asking about.
Yes, sir.
Now tell us in brief about it.
So Central Board of Trustees is a administrative body which administer EPFO. It is a tripartite body which includes government, center, state, and employer and employees. So I see EPFO as a very democratic institution where the those who are actually impacted with their policies and with their administration are actually taking part in their decision making body.
Tell me why labor has been put in concurrent list. I mean, it could have been in state
Pardon,
list.
sir?
Why labor as a subject has
Yes, sir.
been put in concurrent list?
Yes, sir.
It could have simply been a part of state list and state governments would have managed it like they do in case of law and order. Why labor has separately been, accorded that priority?
So, due to I find that state the labor which has been put into a concurrent list, it is just because many states which are not so industrial economy, making a uniform law throughout the country, making it very fruitful for industries to set up in the country. It is actually necessary for it to be in the concurrent list so as that state center makes a uniform labor laws throughout the country. And in
Any other reason that comes to your mind? I mean, okay, uniformity is something you said that we need,
Yes, sir.
tailor-made laws for
Yes.
different areas. What else?
The state, due to decentralization of this power through making it on concurrently, the state can actually listen to the grievances of the trade unions and in their states, and this can help in policy
Okay,
making.
now tell me what all directive principles of state policy come to mind when you think about labor rights and labor welfare?
So Article 41, which comes foremost in my mind, considering the DPSP, which direct our state.
What
for
else? Get it. Article 41 is one.
38, 39, Article 38,
What
39.
is in 38?
Sorry, sir, I could not recall.
Then how do you remember it?
Sir,
How can we say 38 once you don't remember the content of 38? that it pertains to labor and social security.
So I'm not very sure what it is, what is the content of it, but
Fair enough.
So, you are a political science graduate.
Yes.
Tell me which is better, parliamentary system or the presidential system?
So both are equally, if you see, they both are equally working as a form of governance in countries around the world. The reason parliamentary government I consider is more democratic is that the elected member, which are chosen by the people, the representatives we have chosen, actually went on to become a prime minister chosen by the legislative assembly, which indirectly instill the faith that we have chosen our representative.
But in presidential system also, people vote to choose their president.
Yes, you're correct, but I would like to take time, little bit of time.
Chalo, move on. In US, you know a
Yes.
little bit about US
Yes.
system, right? So in US, they have a 2-term limit on their presidents.
Yes.
President can't fight for third terms election.
Yes.
So do you think we should introduce similar provisions in India also?
So, restricting the terms of prime minister is not very conducive to our form of governance, parliamentary form of governance, where we exercise the rights of that we have to, we need to have the freedom to elect our leaders and common people to be elected. That freedom is being exercised. The So I do not see fair reasons myself. I cannot recollect the fair reasons which why should we actually.
Achha, have you
Restrict.
heard about this term whip? Whip in case of parliament, whip. WHIP, whip. In case of parliamentary democracy of ours. Have you heard of this term? Whip issue ho gaya. Some party has issued a whip. You have
No,
not
sir.
heard?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Have you heard of this position called chief whip of a political party in parliament?
Sorry, sir.
No? Okay, no problem. Have you heard of 10th schedule?
10th schedule, yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So 10th schedule is related to anti-defection law, which was introduced in the 80s due to
What are the provisions?
provisions. Sir, I cannot recollect.
What does
articles.
the act do basically?
Act basically it restricts any elected representative to defect to any other party which it has been elected
So
from.
what is the exact rule? Let's say if I am in a political party, I want to join another political party. I am a member of parliament.
Yes, sir.
So now what? How does this 10th schedule come into picture?
So if we get elected through a party, we cannot defect. We have to actually forfeit our membership to the parliament, and then we can actually opt for the other party if we want to, which we want to.
Let's
defect.
say if there is a bill that is being voted in the parliament
Yes, sir.
and I vote against my party.
Yes, sir.
My party is in government.
So,
they have introduced a bill. I am opposing it. Then what happens?
That automatically triggers the anti-defection law because it goes against the consent of the party, collective consent of the party that you have
Are you
opted.
sure?
Yes, sir.
Who takes the action?
The lead, the leader of the party, I guess, the
Leader of the party. Okay. All right. Uh, my final question to you is: do you know the speaker is very important in our parliamentary democracy? The
yes,
post of speaker or the position of speaker.
yes.
So tell me three of his core functions.
First and foremost, it is to conduct the parliament session, and second is that it conducts debates and debates in when bills are introduced. Uh, Third is that it takes punitive action in times where order of the assembly is actually disrupted. It takes action against like suspension of parliaments.
Tell me where are these powers of the speaker mentioned? Is it some law or where is it mentioned?
It is actually mentioned in the part 4 of the constitution of the union list of the union, actually, in article that belonging from 52 to 151. I am not sure very specific article which actually
No problem.
empowers them.
This is it from my side.
Thank you, sir.
So formal mock is now over. Now we'll start with the